Even McDonald's can't survive in San Francisco's financial district. What up, internet world? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. So this video gonna be a little bit different. Y'all know I live in San Francisco. I love the city. I'm always saying great things about the city. But right now, I'm gonna have to jump on the city real fast. I'm just going to be real, be 100, because yo, the financial district, downtown, it must be pretty bad if a McDonald's has to close, right? Now, let's just think about this McDonald's. That McDonald's been there for like almost 30 years. And they had to close down. Now, before the pandemic in that whole area was thriving. I mean, before the pandemic, if I ever picked up an order from that McDonald's, it was always a mess. I always hated picking up from that McDonald's. Number one, if you was in a car, it was nowhere to park. And then number two, if you just had to go in, there was always a whole bunch of people, long lines, people everywhere, nowhere to sit down. It was always popping, jumping. Well, that's before the pandemic. After the pandemic, it just kind of looked like a ghost town. I remember picking up an Uber Eats order from there about 2 weeks ago. I was on the skateboard and I went in, picked up the order. It was ready, walked right out. It wasn't busy, right? It was kind of dead. It's been like this for years, okay? Also, something else to remember is that whole minimum wage thing. You know how like fast food workers, like they're gonna get like, I think $20 an hour or $25 an hour, something like that in California that the governor just signed into play. Well, that McDonald's probably thinking, well, dang, we ain't even getting that much business, because if you live in the area, if you worked in the financial district, if you worked anywhere around there, if you ever been to that location before the pandemic, you know exactly why this location is closing. It's just not enough foot traffic in that area anymore. Pretty much everything in that area is closed, man. I'm starting to wonder just how bad things are going to get in the city. Like, it's just everything gonna close downtown. And I'm actually starting to wonder, like, could this actually be like a new Detroit? You know, that sound crazy to think. And a lot of folks say the same thing over and over and over. Well, I don't think it'll be a new Detroit because, you know, the weather, well, it's in California. You know, there's a lot of reasons to think that, hey, it won't be the next Detroit. But then at the same time, it's like, yo, over time, things just keep closing and keep closing and keep closing and keep closing and keep closing. And Detroit was like that at one point in time. One point in time, it started out slow for Detroit. And then the ball just kept rolling and kept rolling and kept rolling. And maybe it wasn't rolling fast and maybe it didn't slow down fast. But the thing is, it kept rolling. And it's just like the situation going on in San Francisco right now. It seemed like it's like not slowing down. It's like still burning. It's like the fire is getting bigger, you know? It's not, we need to call the fire department. It's not getting smaller, you know? So just listening to this McDonald's closure doesn't really surprise me. Also, McDonald's, something else to talk about McDonald's in San Francisco, yo. It's really expensive. Like, bottom line, McDonald's is expensive because, like, it's just like that, because I haven't really eaten at McDonald's for years, but like, I know like tourists, whenever they come to the city, they always say like, yeah, McDonald's is so expensive. And it's because of like, it's in California and it's in San Francisco. They have to pay all these extra things to each worker, Healthy San Francisco, I think that's what they call it. And they, people get paid time off and they get this and they get that and they, get a little bit of this. And they pass that on to the customer. So it makes the price higher. And, there's not that many McDonald's in the city versus like if I go to New York, the amount of McDonald's you see are like, they're just everywhere versus what you see out here. Out here, McDonald's is something that there's not that many of them. Like if you go to Google right now and look at McDonald's, it is not that many of them, yo. There's like 2 McDonald's left downtown. For the most part, there's the one on Market Street, the one that they remodeled a couple years ago because the McDonald's store smells so bad on the inside. So they remodeled it. And after they remodeled it, it got a lot better, but then you could still get a little whiff of it. I think today they ain't fixed the problem. I don't think it smells bad at all in there now. And they also got the one in Union Square, the one that's always there, that one's still good. I like that one because they got the bathroom. You can go upstairs and you can just pop right in and just go up there. You don't need no code or anything. Yeah, but it's a trip. I also remember that other McDonald's, the one on Front Street. It's kind of a trip that they're closing this location because, like I say, it's been there for so long. I mean, just think about how many burgers they have flipped up in that restaurant. Just think about how many French fries they have sold, you know, and then now it's just closing. And then think about all the people that's got to get a new job, right? Now, it's not that many people working at McDonald's because every time I went in there, it looked like they were short-staffed, like no joke, bro. It looked like they were short-staffed, like, all the time. Now, it wasn't really just busy in there, but, like, what I mean by it look like they're short-staffed, I only see, like, 2-3 people in there. And it's, like, a big McDonald's store. So, maybe they not short-staffed, but, like, they probably had a staffing problem. Like, maybe they couldn't get folks to work as much, you know? But I guess that one, it's just another downtown business in the city that just slipped away. Also, this makes me wonder something here. Because we got to think about this. And I want y'all to, for real, think about this. I want y'all to put stuff in the comments down below what you're thinking about this. Because McDonald's is telling us something about San Francisco. All right? And what I'm trying to tell y'all what McDonald's is saying about the city. Because I love the city. I love being here. But when you see a company like McDonald's close this store, it's probably because they don't want to re-sign the lease, right? Maybe that has something to do with it, maybe not. I haven't really did much research on why they're closing, but they probably didn't want to sign the new lease. Now, why would they not want to sign the new lease? Maybe they didn't want to sign the new lease is because they don't think that the city is coming back anytime soon. Now, leases like this usually are like 20 years, 30 years. So if a company like McDonald's is like, okay, we think San Francisco is coming back 3 years from now. A company like McDonald's, yo, they will re-sign that lease, dog. And they'll wait them 3 years out. Because they say, look, we know for sure the city ain't come back for the next 3 years, so we'll just bite the bullet for 3 years. But on that 4th year, on that 5th year, when people start coming back, guess what? We got this location right down here in the middle. And everybody gonna be coming by us, and we're gonna be making plenty of money then. This is what companies do. Like, they will wait things out, and they'll pay to wait things out. Now, for a company like McDonald's to just pull away, walk away, that's a little scary. That is real scary because it seems like they don't have any hope. Now, what they could be doing is they could be closing that location because this location is an older location, right? Whenever you have an old building like that, you know, you usually have, you could have plumbing problems. You could have some sort of deal with the lease, right? That you don't like, or, you know, maybe they want to move the location. That could be a thing. Maybe if they want to move the location to like a newer building, because there's plenty of newer buildings that they can move to. But I don't think it's that, because if it was that, they've already been talking about, oh, well, we're just going to move the location, but they're not talking about that. They're talking about closing the store because there ain't no traffic down there. And that's just the name of the game. Ain't no traffic down there. There are a few people that live in the financial district, but if you living in the financial district, you are not going to having dinner at McDonald's, y'all. Like, that's just not how it's going to work. The McDonald's in the financial district, that's like, you know, it's more of a daytime spot, you know, the financial district hours. And then like after 6, 7, yeah, people would go to that location, but it's kind of quiet during those hours. It's more like a 9 to 5 type place, you know, breakfast and lunch, not so much dinner. I mean, yeah, at least not in the financial district. But we'll have to see, because I'm telling y'all, McDonald's is telling us something about the city. IKEA is telling us something too. Now, IKEA just moved in, and they just moved in, you know, with strong arms, like, yeah, we moving into the TL. Guess what? I'm not worried about this. We're going to survive. Who knows? Maybe IKEA got a really good deal on their lease, because I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure they went back and negotiated and said, look, we don't want to pay this price. We want to pay this price. And if we don't pay this price, we are not moving in, because San Francisco is gone. Right? It is not coming back no time soon. Or at least that's what McDonald's is saying. McDonald's is like, look, this one in the financial district ain't coming back no time soon. And that's actually kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to think about, because what will happen to that area? Because there's a lot of stuff in that area. Like, what will happen? Will it just sit there for like 5 years? Will it just sit there for 10 years? Will McDonald's say, hey, we're going to open that store back up again? Just kidding. Yeah, I definitely don't think that'll be it. But I don't know. I'm curious to know what you guys have to say in the comments down below. once again, McDonald's is one of those things that, like, I don't just really know of anybody in the city that just go eat at McDonald's. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, it's one of those places where, like, they're not everywhere. McDonald's is basically for tourists. Like, in San Francisco, that's kind of what McDonald's is like. It's like for tourists. Is like, I don't know anybody that's like, yo, let's go to McDonald's. Like, I know one dude from New York. He'd be like, yo, I'm gonna go get a Coca-Cola from McDonald's. But, like, why would you, like, living in the city, why would you go to McDonald's unless you're just craving McDonald's and that's what you want and that's what you know you want? Because there's so many other better places to go to in the city than McDonald's. Now, some people follow me. It's very similar to what I say about, oh, I like Chipotle. And people are like, why would you go to Chipotle when you can go to all these other Mexican restaurants in the city? I feel you. But that's kind of how I am about McDonald's. Like, why would you want to go to McDonald's when you can go to all these other burger spots in the city? Yeah. You guys get where I'm going. But anyway, I thought I would just make a quick little video talking about that McDonald's downtown, because honestly, I think it's a little odd that one's closing, because I think it's like telling us something. I think it's telling us something that, like, look, it ain't gonna be no time soon before the city is back popping, and who knows when that's gonna be, who knows what it's gonna be like, and that's what we know right here, and that's what we got right now. But for now, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. If y'all like this video, give your homeboy a thumbs up. Put some down in the comments down below, and yeah. Any video recommendations, let me know. Like, I'll make another video. I love doing these little sit-down chit chat videos. But all right, I'm out. See y'all later. Bye-bye.